Hey everybody, Mike with Radical Reptile Fun. Everyone, this update has been long overdue, but we actually have some new tortoise enclosures. So this is actually a blank area at one point, and we've turned it into a whole new exhibit. So let me take you on a walkthrough. So when you come on a tour, the first spot you're gonna actually come up to is our budgies, which you guys have seen. They are doing absolutely wonderful outside right now. Mom's even on some babies back there. But the next part you're gonna see is our doves, which again, you saw another video for. So we've got our ringneck doves in here. But this part you haven't seen yet. This is an area for our African spur tortoises. So in this new larger enclosure is Speed Bump. Speed Bump's actually in its hide right now. But this is Speed Bump's little area now. It's a 12-foot by 10-foot area. And then over here we have Basket. Basket was in with our juveniles, but Basket has definitely outgrown it. So Basket's actually in this area here. This area is a 24 by 10-foot area, but we might split it into two 12 by 12s depending on what kind of other tortoises we may get down the line. I'm also debating if I want to make this for our desert tortoise Adobe. But for right now, Basket gets this whole area, and then any rescued tortoises that we get in will go here as well. These poles are up because at some point there's going to be a shade that goes across the top. That'll provide shade for both the tortoises as well as the birds when the sun hits it, which will be really nice. Now that leaves this center area. This center area is actually going to be a future project site. My goal is to put some smaller pens in here, just like two, just in this area right here. And these two little pens will be outdoor stretching areas for our blue-tongued skinks and our bearded dragons. So they'll be a little bit long. There'll be one there and one over here. And then I'm debating about putting like a small tree in the center, or even a tree up front and keeping the exhibits behind, or a tree back there. It's all dependent because we do have these two large acacias right here and they do get rather large. So back and forth what I might do there. I'm also debating about if I want to nix the tree all together and just attach a pole here and here and bring two triangle shades over. So debating. But yeah, so future site for bearded dragons and blue-tongued skinks. A nice little area for them to alternatively stretch, get some outdoor sun. So that will go in this center spot. But it's amazing to think that this was nothing. It's been nothing for 4 years and finally got done making something for it. So it's actually really cool. Also, we have been having a lot of fun with our paint sprayer, and now all of the shade structures are actually black. This shade structure is down because I was trying to see how warm the water gets versus this side. So I was doing a test, but it actually doesn't matter. The shade can be up or not. But yeah, so all this is black now, which is really cool. Next project also is going to be to paint our entrance signs. Debating about green, but not sure. Maybe you guys can leave a comment. What do you think we should turn the color of our sign to? Green, purple. We thought about black, but it bleeds with that sign there. So we're not going to do black, but or we could go right back to gray again, match the house. But you guys put in the comments what you think it should be. But yeah, lots of stuff still happening on the farm. Every day there's a new project and something new happening. We also, since Speed Bump's moved over there, our radiated tortoises are actually now in a bigger area and they're hanging out. So they're getting some good sunlight. But yeah, everyone, thanks for tuning in and have a radical day. Make sure to like and subscribe, and again, comment what color should we make our signs?